all right? Now, you will have prosperity and happiness if you have the fish. That's what we want during the Chinese New Year, and they always cook up a dish for you. Now, one of the many old wives' tales about fish claims that you can cure whooping cough by putting a fish into your mouth. And then, afterward, you throw the fish into the river. Now, it sounds great, as long as you are not a fish. Although most of the time we see fish on the dinner plate, but the people at the Walt Disney World have offered us a chance to see fish from a different viewpoint. This is my favorite place at the Future World, and this is called the Living Sea. A little bit fishy, but inside there's a lot of high-tech laboratories to study the fish, the dolphin, and even the ocean. Some of them you can see and watch only. But the best part of it is that you can eat some of them. There is a special elevator that takes visitors 24 feet down to the bottom of the Caribbean Sea. This complex is the largest facility ever dedicated to man's relationship with the ocean. It was designed by some of the world's most distinguished oceanographic experts and scientists. This prototype undersea research facility offers you up-to-date development of scuba diving technique and entertaining demonstrations of the latest breathing apparatus to keep men alive in the deep sea. Other attractions include 2 one-man submarines, remote-controlled submersibles, and also video screens around the sea base where visitors can test their knowledge of oceanography. Here you ride in a capsule, creating the illusion of diving deep under the sea. Through a picture window tunnel, you can observe schools of colorful fish and a tropical reef. Visitors get to watch scuba divers testing and monitoring the ever-changing progress of the sea. They carry wireless radio phones to explain to their audiences about some of their projects. Unlike other aquariums, the Living Sea's focus is on better understanding of the oceans as an incredible resource for man. This reef exists in a 6 million gallon tank, 200 feet in diameter and 27 feet deep. It is contained in a man-made ocean within 170,000 square foot structure, all under one single roof. And right here, you don't have to work like Jack Cousteau. You just stay there a few days to learn about the undersea treasures. Well, you would then appreciate the world we live in. In this tank, there are more than 200 species of sea life living in a simulated environment that recreates the chemistry and life support ecology of the Caribbean Sea. It also includes a restaurant, theater, and several experimental laboratories. If you're lucky, you might see Mickey Mouse in the water too. It seems to me that he's testing a waterproof cake for divers who are reluctant to get out of the water to celebrate their birthdays. I can understand if they test recipes on special diets for sharks, fish, and those intelligent dolphins. But why birthday cake? I guess they must be antisocial and not prepared to share the cake with other people that are waiting on land. It is not fair for those folks waiting all day for a piece of the cake. Why don't they use a piece of rock cod instead? What the heck? Right, I am using a piece of fish instead of the birthday cake. See? And before I cook, I'd like to show you the kind of apron that I have today. It's very interesting because I'll be using something similar, what it says on the apron. Okay, now have a look.
That's right. I will be using something similar to that, but not exactly like chicken. Ah, this is a baby chicken. Hey. Now, this is the Vice President of the United States. This is Quail. This is where the President Bush, go out to shoot this little quail. And I'm going to be cooking it with some sauce. Oh, you will enjoy that. Oh, yeah. All right. It's very, very good to eat this because you can cook up the whole quail in no time. In about 3 minutes, you can cook this very easily. When you have a wok, you can cook anything you want. Now, and I will be cooking another dish using sole, cooking my sole, here. And two pieces of this sole, and cook up in a nice ginger sauce in this show. And all you have to do, just sit there, let me do the walking. That's great. Now, the first dish I will be cooking is the quail. As you know, quail is just like a little chicken, a little bird. All the parts, that the chicken has, the quail also has. Now, this quail was shot by George Bush in Texas, I understand. Okay, now, you don't have to do much. They don't have, they cut off the head already. You can buy the quail from the specialty store. No problem, right? Now, there you are. And we are going to cook this thing up and walk on it, so to speak. Okay? Now, get our gas going and then heat up some oil. All right, now what do you do with the quail? Very simple. All you have to do, just open up the bottom part, right here, which is done already, and then you put in some of the salt and 5-spice powder. All right, 5-spice powder is important because it helps to get rid of the wild game taste or flavor, from the quail. All right, now you use about 1/8 of a teaspoonful of this 5-spice powder and put it in, just a little bit gently and shake it in so that you get rid of those wild animals. This is wild, isn't it? Huh? Boy. And then put a little bit salt. Okay. And a little bit salt. And okay, and then put a little bit sugar. Put it inside. Now, normally, what I do is this. I would hang this up dry in the open air. Just hang it so that it will be dry, and then by the time when you cook this, then the skin will be crispy. But I don't have time, and you don't have time to wait that long either. So I am going to just leave it the way it is, and then ready to cook. When the oil is ready. Whenever the oil is ready, I am ready. Now, then what do you need? You need to make some of this lemon. Okay, now lemon, to make the lemon sauce. Okay, now you cut up some of these lemon slices like this. Okay, into a little ring. And then, now, you know the very easy way to make the lemon sauce. Okay, now I have shown you before to make the lemon chicken, so I want to show you one more time. Okay, all you have to do, just get some of the Wonder powder. Okay, 1 tablespoonful of Wonder powder and dissolve it with 1/4 cup of water. All right, now that's all you have to do, 1/4 cup. And then you use a little bit of yellow food coloring, few drops, so that will give you some nice color. And then use vinegar, 1 part of vinegar, 1 teaspoonful, now that's 1 part, to 3 teaspoonful of sugar. Okay, now that's it. You just use this, and 1, 2, 3. Ah, very accurate. And you can use some lemon extract, or, see, a little bit of lemon extract, or use a real lemon, just squeeze it in, okay? I always squeeze a little bit in to give you the original flavor. Okay, that's it. Now, then we are ready. This is the way to make your good homemade lemon sauce, my friend. Okay, now just remember this. The secret is the vinegar, 1 part of vinegar to 3 parts of sugar. And then you put in the lemon extract and the food coloring, and away you go. All right, now, when the oil is hot, and all you have to do, now, is test the oil. And another thing I like to introduce is called, this is called a bean thread, which is a mix with soya bean. Now, it's dry, and then all you need just a bit of hot oil. And now watch the wok carefully now, because it works right away. Now, when it's hot, you put it in. Wow, expand. Okay, now that's exciting, right? Okay, now there you are. Then all you have to do, just get the vice president, excuse me, Mr. Quail. And then you put it in the hot oil. Now you put it in there. One quail to another. Okay, 2 quail. And then let it cook. Now this is exciting. And let it cook like that for roughly about, 5 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes, depends on how long the time that you have. Just let it cook like this. Fantastic. Now see, keep turning, very easy. Now you see, nice and brown. Now if you are using the wok to do the cooking, I would suggest you, to keep on turning, because if you don't, then the bottom part might get burned a little bit. Okay. Now the thing is this: if you don't have time to keep on turning, you want to leave it there and let it cook for a little bit longer time and free yourself to do something else, all you have to do is put a little wire ladle. Now this is a little bit cooking tips. To put the wire ladle there. The whole idea is to keep the bird away from the heat. Then you're okay. Now see, then it won't get burned. It will still get cooked. It's beautiful, like that. All right? Now, I'm going to be cooking the quail here and take a short commercial break. Boy, I'm telling you. Because it takes a little while to cook this, all right? Now, and take a short commercial break, about 2 minutes. And then when I come back, I will show you how this is finished. At the same time, I will show you how to cook another dish using fish fillet and cook up a nice dish. So stay tuned and don't walk away. I'll be right back. Hey, you want to walk like me? With this 14-inch stainless steel wok, you can walk up a storm. You will never rust, and the food tastes great. Normally sold for $30, it can be yours during this limited offer for $18.95. And as a bonus, I will include my red tea. To order, send $18.95 plus $4 postage and handling to 9948 Lowhead Highway, Burnaby, BC, V3J1N3, or call 1-800-665-9699.
The Calgary Zoological Society presents the Canadian wilds, our links to the future. Calgary is as far south as some of these emerald-headed travelers go. While some prefer much warmer climes, it seems mallards take to ice like a duck to water. A colorful addition to the Aspen Woodlands, Phase 1 of the Canadian Wilds Project. Sponsored in part by Imperial Oil and the Esso family of companies, and by CBC Television, proud partners committed to conservation and education.
CBC prides itself on its news and current affairs programs. But on occasion, you may have comments, either positive or negative. We invite you to write our regional program office. If you're not satisfied with the response, the CBC now has an impartial ombudsman service you can rely on. To contact the CBC Ombudsman, write Post Office Box 500, Station A, Toronto, Ontario, M5W 1E6. The CBC Ombudsman, working for you.
If you ever change your mind by leaving me behind, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah.
Welcome back. Now, there you are. I'm ready to do my, finish off my Mr. Quail's, job. All right, job is never done, they say. But from here, I have to do it. Get it finished. Okay. Now, all you have to do is just heat up a wok and then get about 1 teaspoonful of oil. Okay, and that's just right there. And then cook up your lemon sauce. That's all you have to do. Okay, now bring all the lemon sauce that I just showed you and bring it to a boil. Now that's ready. Oh, it smells good too. And then what about the quail? The quail is almost ready. Now, okay, we just keep on turning this. Then we are ready. Now, all right. Now, then what do? I am going to cook this, and then now take off this oil and let this thing cook for a few minutes. In the meantime, I wash my wok. Hey, that's a walking fast. Eh? Then this one is ready. Then I put a little bit oil to the wok, 2 tablespoons for that one. Now this one is ready for the quail. All right, so what do? I would just pour all those sauce right into a bowl. And then later on, when I finish cutting the quail, then I'm ready, to serve. Now see, there's a good planning. Then you get another wok. Wow, lots of wok right here. Now then you get your fish. Okay, now get your sole here, cook your sole, and then put it down here. Okay, in the wok. Now see how nicely it is using the wok? Because the oil stays in the middle of the wok. So you never have to worry about not having enough oil. Now see, now there. Cook it and turn it. Now there. Then while you're waiting, then you make your sauce. Now how do we do that? Now very simple. We just cut up some ginger, green and red pepper slivers like that. And then cut up some green onion. Yeah, there you are, put it there. And then get a little bit, then you turn this. Ready, so then you have dissolved some of the starch solution. Okay, 1 tablespoonful to 1/4 cup of water. And then you add some of the oyster flavor sauce, okay? Now, all right, 1 tablespoonful here. Oh, yeah. We are ready. Then put a little bit oil. Okay, now then I'm ready. Then you put all those things in. Okay, add more water. I just saw some more people coming for dinner. Okay, then a few drops of sesame seed oil. All right, then what do? We'll put the rest of them in. There. Now look at the fish, they're wonderful. Ready to be served very quickly. Now, then, what do? We will get our fish organized, right here. Okay, now that's done. See how quickly it is? Now, then we just wait for the other one to get boiling. Oh, it helps, to turn on the stove. Ha. All right. Then no problem. This wok is hot. We just transfer one wok it over. Now see, that's done. Hey, there, never fail. Yeah, then what do? Mr. Quail. Mr. Quail is waiting. Hi, Mr. Quail. What the heck is this? Now, then you get your quail here. Okay, 1 here and 2 quail. Okay, all you have to do is just find your plate that I have just made. To put this thing right in the middle. Then you put your quail, 1 here. This is the other one talking to each other. Now, okay, then you put this thing together so that they're dancing together. And then all you have to do now is to get a little flower here. Little flower here, and then little flower there. Then we are ready. Oh, this one. Okay, boy, we got lots of time now. What are we going to do with all this thing here? Good grief. Now, then we have to cut up Mr. Quail, that's all. Okay, you want me to show you how to cut this thing up? I thought we have all the time, use up all the time already. So what the heck? What am I going to do with this now? Okay, now, then all you have to do is just cut up Mr. Quail. Cut up Mr. Quail, right. Excuse me, Mr. Quail, how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the hot bath. So there you are. 1 leg here, and then go to the other. Okay, this is done. Then you cut up Mr. Quail from the middle. Okay, from the side anyway. Well, cut the wing first. Right wing party, left wing party, and then go to the middle. What the heck? Then you cut this thing out. Okay, now this is the part. Okay, now let's move over this one. Let's get serious now. Mr. Quail is not very happy at the moment, and so am I. Now, then you cut this thing. This is the front. Now there. You just put this thing, on each of this thing here, and then you put the wing on each side, right? And then put the 2 legs. Right leg, left leg. Now this is to stretch the budget. Now you can look at this. And then the other side is the Mr. Quail that has not been touched at all. See, you have a choices. Choices. Boy, oh boy, you have choices, do you? Huh? Now, okay, hopefully, next time when I go to see the president, he won't give me a rough time for doing this. Now, okay, what do? Then we'll just pour all this ridiculous, succulent lemon sauce right on Mr. Quail's back. Now, then over here, we get this fish here with the special sauce. Now, all done. Boy, in just a couple minutes. Now, isn't that exciting? Then all you have to do is just pour this sauce right on, and I'm going to come back and eat this with my guests. Don't walk away. I'll be right back.
Sunday on CBC Family Hour.
It's a baby.
A little orphan becomes something to fight about.
That baby needs a home. I shall take it.
Over my dead body.
Felicity and Sarah think they might have the solution.
Hold the baby, Abigail.
No, Malcolm, babies don't like me.
Who will make the perfect parents?
Oh.
Road to Avonlea, Sunday.
That's all right now. You're safe and sound.
Brought to you by Petro-Canada.
What you are about to see is a reenactment of a crime that cost retailers in Canada about $2 million each day.
So if you didn't steal the money, then who are you saying did? Me and her?
Did you pick number 3? No.
Do lie detectors really work?
Pick number 5? No.
Boy, she's nice and
How do store clerks treat kids, huh? Justice, Law and Order, CBC and you, Saturday on Street Sense.
These are Canada's Queen Charlotte Islands, wild and beautiful, home of the Haida Indians. One small place in the immense circle of life. Wednesday on The Nature of Things with David Suzuki. Haida Gwaii, the story of a people and their intimate relationship with the land and seas that surround them.
You are a man.
That was the plan.
Can a rapping street kid from Philadelphia make it in L.A.?
You certainly have grown, Will.
Well, we all have.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Monday on CBC.
Thank you. Welcome back. See, there you are. My Mr. Quail and God Bless America is all cooked up right here. And what over here is my soul with the special sauce, just made perfectly for you. Hi, Muriel.
Hi, Stephen.
Well, how do you like the quail?
I've never tasted it before, but it
Is
looks
it right?
absolutely
It
scrumptious.
looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Well, now, give you a piece to try this, and let's see what happens, huh? Now, there you are. Use your chopsticks.
Thank you.
Or now here's the quail breast and the quail leg, all those things. Use finger if you want. Actually, in China, we eat quail in special occasions to symbolize, you know, the nice, beginning of certain things, you know, because there's a nice little bird, you know, right there. Now, how's that taste?
That's really nice.
The lemon sauce, you know, makes it, eh?
Yeah, you can really taste the lemon. That's nice.
Yeah, real remo, too.
Mm.
And then this is the fish. Oh, boy, the soul. Now, didn't take long. This is a good example to show you how easy it is to use the wok to cook fish or anything like that.
I've never would have thought to cook a whole piece of fish in the wok. That's good.
Yeah, good. Well, next time you're going to use the wok, I hope.
Yes.
Okay, you're using my chopstick with the Yan's name on too, eh? Good. How's the fish?
It's really, really nice.
Really?
Yeah. I
There's
don't
a
think I
soul.
could eat with those ones.
You cannot. That's why I make this special chopstick. Okay, let me read the fortune cookie here. It says, 偏事不能忍，煩惱日越長. That means people have to be patient. If you are impatient for a moment, the trouble will come for many years. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, now we've been making a lot of sense in the cooking. I hope you make some sense to watch my show so that I can keep on walking. See you next time. Bye-bye. For today's fantastic recipe, please send a self-addressed stamp envelope to P.O. Box 3313, Vancouver, BC, Canada, B6B3Y3.